Fadwa. Today, I'm going to share with you the conclusion from one of my favorite books, Tuesdays with Maury. This was one of the first books I read that dealt with the subject of death, specifically the death of a teacher. As children, our first teachers are often our mothers. After the recent passing of my dear friend's mother, this selection by Mitch Albom seemed appropriate. I looked back sometimes at the person I was before I rediscovered my professor. I want to talk to that person. I want to tell him what to look out for, what mistakes to avoid. I want to tell him to be more open, to ignore the lure of advertised values, to pay attention to your loved ones, and to pay attention when your loved ones are speaking, as if it were the last time you might hear them. Mostly, I want to tell that person to get on an airplane and visit the gentle old man in West Newton, Massachusetts, sooner rather than later, before the old man gets sick and loses his ability to dance. I know I can't do this. None of us can undo what we've done or relive the life already recorded. But Professor Morris Schwartz, if Professor Morris Schwartz taught me anything at all, it was that there's no such thing as too late in life. He was changing until the day he said goodbye. Not long after Maury's death, I reached my brother in Spain. We had a long talk. I told him I respected his distance and that all I wanted was to be in touch, in the present, not just the past. To hold him in my life as much as he could let me. A few days later, I received a message on my fax machine. It was typed in the sprawling, poor punctuated, all-cap letter fashion that always characterized my brother's words. I've joined the 90s, it began. He wrote a few stories, what he'd been doing that week, and a couple of jokes. At the end, he signed off with this: I have heartburn and diarrhea at the moment. Life's a bitch. Chat later. Signed, Sore Tush. I laughed until there were tears in my eyes.